Well, I just want to remind everyone that this episode of Rising Stars is brought to you by Elks Lodge Beer.
How does a wolf holler at Elks Lodge beer?
That's a loon, Smoothkeep Miller. Can you help Arachnid Soul call this match?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Here comes Reina de Bezos, the #1 contender for the RSW Championship. It's your boy Arachnid Soul in the booth once again with Smooth Keith Miller from the AAWA. Keith, who do you like in this one?
Anybody but Rougarrou. He's a big smelly man, and I'm not a fan.
Rougarrou, the reigning and defending the first ever RSW World Champion, putting the belt on the line here tonight. I mean, when we talk about Rougarrou and Reina de Bezos, we're talking about the two individuals in the history of this organization with the best win-loss records.
Right. We're going to see a nice competitive match tonight, I hope to see.
Reina de Bezos, the Exotico wrestler, the Lucha Libre star from south of the border down there in Mexico, already eating some of these nasty forearm shivers.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard an elk howl at the moon?
Well, I mean, we're up here in Canada. The animals make different sounds.
Yeah, they go, ow! Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that about elk.
I mean, up here, yeah, that's an elk. You would think wolf in the U.S., but up here it's different.
I'm glad you told me. See, I'm not as well traveled as you are, right?
Oh, yeah. Very different up there. They've got orcas up there that bark.
I should have got that message when I bought that book, and it said elks go, ow! I said, look at this pile driver. Oh,
yeah, Reina de Bezos is seeing what Bazooda Skriz saw earlier, what Cab Tola saw earlier, that there's wrestlers in this league, but then there's people that are just outright brawlers.
I was telling J Par earlier, if we're gonna be using moves that are borderline, homicidal. I feel like everybody should have them,
Oh yeah, New Jack loves this league.
I would. They're
watching right now. Wonders why some of these gentlemen take it so easy on one another.
That's
Backhand knife edge chop that time from the champion Rougarrou. Ooh, cover here. You gotta chop somebody pretty hard to almost get a 2 count on them.
Yeah, this is some interesting gear from the Bezos.
Oh, yeah, the Exotico type gear. Tassels.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the boots here. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, Reina not getting a lot of offense here. Pop-up powerbomb.
Again, you got to understand something, Araki. So these bio goons.
There it is, Lasso Bonita.
My man ate that. He got up. Ooh.
Well, it's almost like a diamond knee or like an elbow that you would see from Travista or Evander Sweets. It's one of those moves that Reina will use to both wear you down and finish you off.
Good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but Rougarrou's got a tree trunk arm that he likes to lariat people with. Nice drop toe hold there. And really, Reina de Bezos wants to speed this thing up, make the match a little bit more flashy, bring in some of the lucha, bring in some of the catch-as-catch-can style submission holds, the technical wrestling.
You know who'll be good in this league, Arachnid Soul? The Spezio del Dragon. That was a mean. This man is just chopping this guy down like a tree.
Yeah, I mean, this has been brutal, but at the same time, the champion Rougarrou gassing himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's next level, Rougarrou. I mean, you can't get any moves off on him.
Nah, if this was a video game, Arachnid Soul, I would say all of his strength stats are on 10.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would probably say. If this were a video game. Look at this.
Well, I mean, of course, that means that he's going to have some weaknesses. There's going to be some gaps in those attribute points, and Reina's just got to figure it out.
That's right.
Eats the knee. We've seen some brawling here tonight.
Yeah, all from the same faction, too. These guys are, I spoke on it earlier. I've watched a lot of these guys wrestle. Of course, I've been to the NCW League. I've been to AAWA. I've seen Blast and Knuckle. been to Wacky Land. And I'll tell you one thing about these bio boys. They try to definitely cheat when they can. Nice lock up here, though. Uh-oh.
Reina de Bezos turning up here. I mean, has dominated maybe the last 30 seconds of this match.
And I would say if I was wrestling this match, I would definitely try to, concentrate more on technical moves, a little bit more submissions. Big guy like this has to have terrible knees.
Yep. Got those Kevin Nash knees.
Those Big Show knees.
I think Reina was once again looking for that Lasso Bonita, could not get it. Ends up with the Cobra Twist. Shades of Antonio Inoki is incapable of getting a submission hold there.
And Rougarrou, even though he's a little winded, he's still got a lot of energy. Still got a lot of energy. This man is ready to go.
I mean, if Rougarrou loses this one, I think he'll look back and maybe think he hit the ropes one too many times. Maybe should have kept this fight in close quarters.
You think the Canadian... Uh-oh.
Well, this is that nasty hammer fist.
That's a legal strike there?
I mean, unfortunately, that's a legal strike. I mean, Now, is it a closed fist strike? Because if that's closed fist, then yeah, there's an argument that...
It looked closed fist to me. He looked like he was just dropping a hammer down on somebody's head. Closed fist, but...
Yeah, they might need to look into that, now that I see that again. It was a great showing by Reina de Bezos. She... put a little bit of work in there, and it just didn't work out. But maybe next time. And Rougarrou is going to be a difficult champion to beat, and really keeps that belt. There's only one more thing to do.
Gotta crown that man.